What's up, guys? It is Super here, and welcome to another random ass commentary. And for this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about, I guess, my football history, soccer history, because the World Cup is going on, and I'm a huge, soccer slash football fan, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. Anyways, I know some people get offended though, so I'm gonna keep it at football. Growing up, I played football a lot, guys. My dad was, really good, a great football player actually, and he would always take me to his games. So naturally, I caught on the love of football, and plus, I grew up watching the Brazilian national team play in the '98 World Cup, 2002 World Cup, and then the disappointing 2006 World Cup. But mostly, the 1998 World Cup Brazilian team and the 2002 World Cup Brazilian team were so beautiful to watch. My favorite player of all time is Ronaldo, number 9 from Brazil, not Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't even consider him like the main Ronaldo. It's always going to be Ronaldo from Brazil. He's my favorite player of all time. I definitely think he's the best forward of all time. He has the record for the most goals scored in a World Cup, which is 15. As far as for me, can I get this guy off of there? I guess we'll start, from the beginning, I guess. Like I told you guys, my dad was a huge soccer fan. He was a really good player, and he would always take me to watch his games, and he was a forward. So, of course, I'm his son. Growing up, he wanted me to, follow in his footsteps and play football, so I became a forward. I had the height. I was pretty fast. I wasn't the fastest guy. Well, actually, I was pretty fast. I've never really had the conditioning. It took me a while to sort of, find a rhythm, find, actually become a decent player. And there was one point where I was a goalie. Yeah, the goal. I definitely was not a goalie, man. That would never be my position. There was one game, I remember this vividly, and after this, I think, the coach took me off as a goalie position. I have no idea why I even started playing goalie in the first place. I think, the goalie was injured, and of course, like I said before, I don't have to repeat it again, but, I was a taller kid, and, the coach for that specific team wanted me to play goalie for some god-awful reason, and they made a huge mistake. There was this one game where the opposite team scored on me 5 times in the first half. 5 times in the first half, and one of those goals was from beyond midfield because, I don't know, I think I was just scared of the ball, scared of getting hit in the face. Obviously, if you're a little kid, unless you're a goalie since day one, you're probably going to be scared of, getting hit with the football and stuff like that, or with the ball. And after that game, I think it was one of the last games of the season, so they benched my ass for that, obviously. And the next season, I went to play for another team. My dad had a friend who, had a team of kids, and they were pretty good. So I started playing forward since then. When I really hit my stride is when I was like 10 or 11. And I won the, goal scorer of the year for the league. And here is where the sad story comes in. I don't think it was a championship game. It was one of the elimination games for the championship tournament. We were one of the higher seeds. I think we won the first game pretty easily. We had a pretty hard time against the, the second team that we played against, and we went into penalties. And you probably know where this is going. I was the second player to go up for a penalty shot. And I just clanked it. I fell under the pressure. I hit the ball really, really hard, and it just went over the goal scorer, and we lost the game. I think we lost the game by 1 penalty, which was the one that I missed, and I felt so shitty. But of course, the next season, we did well. I think we won the championship. We were undefeated. And one of the bad things was there was this guy that I was just competing with him, as far as goals scored. Not really a competition by my part, but what would happen is if me and him were basically the 2 forwards. If I had the ball and he was close to me, he would actually take the ball away from me. I kid you not, guys. He would actually take the ball away from me so he could try to score his own goals. I actually came in second place that year to him, by like 2 goals as the top goal scorer in the league, and it was pretty disappointing. That was my childhood. I fell in love with basketball, so I stopped playing soccer, football. throughout like middle school and high school. And I actually attempted to like make a little comeback at football in high school, but it just didn't work out because the coach that I had was just an asshole. He didn't even play me. I was like the biggest guy there. I had gotten done playing 2 seasons of basketball for my high school, so I was in good shape, and he never played me. And that was pretty much it. I got into one game and I scored a hat trick on. All right, the team that I did it on wasn't the best. Like, it was one of the worst teams in the league. But I mean, if you score 3 goals, you definitely deserve to get some more playing time. And even after that, I was benched the next game. And here was like the saddest part. The next game, my girlfriend came to watch me play. I was like, all right, I scored 3 goals in the last game, so the least he could do is give me some playing time. Invited the girlfriend over to, come and watch the game. And, I rode the bench, baby. I rode the bench the whole time. And that's definitely one of the most, like, embarrassing moments in my high school, my time in high school and stuff like that. But after that, man, after he benched me and, I pretty much didn't get any playing time after that, I just stopped going to practice. I stopped caring. That's my brief history on football. If you guys want to hear my basketball one, that's a little bit more exciting. I definitely, performed a lot better there. Make sure you guys comment if you've made it this far. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And let's see if I can hit a clip. Nope. No more kills. All right, guys. I will see you guys later.